What's up, guys? This is Games and Music 1 here, and today I'm here to do a review on the last story for the Nintendo Wii. This is one of the 3 Operation Rainfall games to be localized in the US. Thank God, because Nintendo, what the hell are you doing? You're not listening to us fans lately. That's, of course, a different video, but they did listen on Operation Rainfall. Yay! But anyways, Operation Rainfall games. First one was Xenoblade Chronicles, The Last Story, and Pandora's Tower, which is going to be releasing next month, March 26th. So yay! I'm actually really excited to play Pandora's Tower. Xenoblade, I can't find a copy. It's starting to become rare, so I'm going to have to play it on a USB loader. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, Last Story was created by Mistwalker, which is Hironobu Sakaguchi's new company after he left Square Enix, and Sakaguchi was the main creator of Final Fantasy. And of course, the same conductor who did Final Fantasy music is Nobuo Uematsu. So yeah, they're basically, Sakaguchi wanted to create this game like it was his last. And it definitely feels like it, because this game is really, really epic. It's not his last game, but this game truly feels epic, to where it feels like this is someone's last work. Kind of like The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, kind of like The Dark Knight Rises. On that epic level. At least for me, anyway. The story. You play as Zell. You and your mercenary friends are doing an assignment at the beginning of the game from Count Arcanon, the head of the Las Luis Castle. Later on, you stay at a tavern, and then as Zell, you walk around town. You meet this girl who calls herself Lisa, but you later figure out, once you go inside the castle, that she's Lady Callista, the niece of Count Arcanon. And basically from there, Garak Invasion comes to screw everything up, and basically there's 2 stories. There's a love story between Callista and Zell, the main character, and of course there's the basic stop the bad guy, save the world type of deal. Because the main bad guy in this game, his name is Zangarak, and he's the king of the Garaks, which is kind of weird considering his name. But anyways, the characters in this game, the other mercenaries, you have Dagran, Seren, Marania, and Yurik. All the characters in this game, I'm just going to say right now, all the characters in this game are fantastic. I love the characters, and this is one of those games to where you get connected with the characters and you really feel for them and you care about them, and that's what I love about this game. There's funny characters, there's serious characters, there's characters you feel sorry for, there's characters that you hate because they're so evil. This game has it all. Probably my favorite character, Zell's pretty cool. Dagran at the beginning is really awesome, but I kind of don't like him later on. Those who played through the game know what I'm talking about. And Sir Therius, which you meet later on in the game, he's a badass. I'm just gonna say Sir Therius is a badass. The character I hated was Jarrell. I really didn't like him. He was really evil, and I mean, he was a good villain. He was insane and everything, but he was just, I wanted to kill him. But anyways, story, insanely good. I love this game, and why do I have some mark on this game case right here? The story is amazing, fantastic. The only problem with this game is it's too short, for a JRPG, that is. Whenever I got this game last weekend on a Friday, didn't play it till Saturday because I was over at a friend's house, and I beat it last night at 5 o'clock in the morning because I had no school today. And throughout the week I played like 2 hours of the game every day whenever I had a chance, and last night I just decided, screw it, the last 3 to 5 hours I'm going to stay up all night with the Monster Rehab and drink it, because this game is really addicting, not only story-wise but gameplay-wise. The gameplay is real-time action RPG. You basically walk up to someone, you attack automatically, and basically the way you can control the game are with 2 options. The Wii Remote Nunchuck, which is all tangled up, Wii Remote Nunchuck, or the Classic Controller or Classic Controller Pro. Sadly, I don't have a Classic Controller Pro yet, so I just have the regular Classic Controller, which new Wii users probably don't know what this looks like anymore, because this is really old. But anyways, oh yeah, by the way, go Wii Remote, that's what's up. Probably the best control option, in my preference, is the Classic Controller, just because this game doesn't really have any motion control or anything like that. So yeah, it controls a lot better with Classic Controller. There's really no need to use the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. I mean, I've tried playing the game with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. It's fine and everything. You don't have to move around or anything like that. But you might as well go with Classic Controller or Classic Controller Pro if you have one. But gameplay, really awesome. In the story, like the very beginning of the story, I forgot to mention this, but Zell gains this power called the Gathering, which is from the Outsider, which is this magical being. And basically what the Gathering does is you hit the button and all the enemies can come after you, which is, you may think, that's really retarded, why would they do that? Actually, it helps out your teammate, and it's a good way to use your strategy. And also later on in the game, you have the option to command your teammates on what to do. Like, you can have the magic ability, you can have one of your magic mercenaries basically heal all of your comrades, or you can have like one of your melee attack people go after a certain enemy, all that sort of stuff. The magic in this game, really awesome. Basically, one of your mages will shoot off magic onto the circular form, and then you use a spin attack as Zell to diffuse that circle, so that way everyone has that ability of that magic. Like, for example, if you, Yurik, his main power is fire. As Zell, you do the spin attack, everyone has, like, a fire on their sword or something like that. Excuse me. But yeah, the gameplay works really, really well. This is probably the best gameplay I've played in the past couple years. It's just that good. It's really simple too. It's easy to pick up and play. Upgrading's really, really addicting. I love upgrading all my weapons and stuff in the game. And I just got a text message, but I'll get back to that as soon as possible. Upgrading, easy to do, really fun and addictive. Just playing the combat in this game, just going up and beating the living shit out of people is fun in this game. Of course, the game does have multiplayer on it, which I played the co-op on it, and basically, on the co-op, you and six other people, I think, you go and you basically fight bosses in the game. And that's fun and everything. The deathmatch, I haven't got a chance to play that because I can't find anyone, but I heard it's not all that great. But the combat system for online play is actually really good. Of course, it's not Mario Kart Wii, it's not the best online, and I don't really play the Wii for online games anyway. That's why I have an Xbox for online games. But presentation, the art style in this game is good. I love the art style in this game so much. I wish I had the art book, because I'd be staring at that thing all day long. But yeah, the artwork is beautiful. Look at that cover. You have Callisto on the front, and then look at the characters right there. It's beautiful. And it's one of probably, I can't really say it's the best looking game on Wii, because I say that for the same thing with Skyward Sword and Super Mario Galaxy. This is probably one of the best looking games on Wii, right next to Skyward Sword and Mario Galaxy. It's just pretty to look at. There's no blocky textures or anything. The colors are really nice. Everything just looks really good. And it's not in HD, it's in standard definition, and it looks beautiful. And that's what I really like about the game, is it shows that you can have beautiful art style without having HD graphics. Same with Skyward Sword. But it does pay a price, though. The frame rate drops. The frame rate does drop a little bit. There's minor frame rate issues. Every now and then, your gameplay will be a little bit slow, but then it'll go back into speed. So it's not game breaking or anything. The CGI cutscenes in this game look outstandingly beautiful, and all the in-game cutscenes look really well. There's great animation, and yeah, it's just a pretty game. Music in this game, Nobuo Uematsu. I don't really play Final Fantasy, but from what I've heard from a lot of Final Fantasy fans, this is Uematsu's best work on his music. And yeah, the soundtrack's really awesome. Another reason why I wish I had the limited edition. I think the limited edition comes with the soundtrack, correct me on that. But yeah, I would actually go out and buy the soundtrack to this game. It's really good. The only minor thing I have to say is that the story is short, only 20 hours long. There are side quests and extra chapters you can do. Because the chapters are kind of scattered out a bit. Like, you can be playing the game, be in chapter 21, and then it'll, like, be in chapter 24 or something like that. It's really weird, but there is a lot of side quests to do in this game. Extra chapters, a bunch of stuff to level up, so you can come back to this game. It does have a good sense of replayability. But the only things I have to say bad about this game is minor frame rate, and it's short for a JRPG. As a game in general, it's pretty lengthy, but for a JRPG standards, it's short. It's a wee bit short. But overall, great graphics, great art style, amazing characters who you can end up loving and caring for, outstanding gameplay, revolutionary JRPGs. A lot of people say that, but you know, I just say it's outstanding gameplay, addicting upgrading, and also the localization is great. You have a mix of British, Scottish, and Irish voice actors in this game, and the acting is really good. It's not stupid acting or anything. The actors in this game are really good. And another thing I wish I would like to have is Japanese voices. But other than that, the only really problems I have with this game, minor frame rate issues, and the length of the game, and that's really all I have problems with. Everything else is outstanding. I bought this at for $30 on GameStop. You can buy it for $30 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you want to buy this from Amazon. And guys, I'm going to give this game an 8.9 out of 10. It's truly an amazing game. It's really sad that it came out near the end of the Wii's life cycle. So pick this up while you can, because this could be like Xenoblade and go for an expensive price. But still, pick up this game. It's really good. You'll love it. It's really addicting. And like I said, just buy it. We didn't really support Operation Rainfall for no reason, so buy it. Anyways, guys, Pandora's Tower is coming out next month. I'm probably going to do a video on that whenever I do get it. Xenoblade, I'm going to have to find a different way to play it somehow. But comment, rate, subscribe, like me on Facebook, like all my other social networks, and I will see you all later with a different video. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Please buy this game, support it. It's really beautiful. And that's all I have to say, so have a good night.